Are you ready to see the toughest trucks in history? Vehicles so rugged that even a Wrangler would struggle to keep up. From military workhorses to off-road legends, these trucks weren't built for comfort. They were built to survive. Today, we're counting down 10 trucks that define pure toughness, proven to tackle the harshest terrains on the planet. Number 10. Toyota FJ40 Land Cruiser. The Toyota FJ40 Land Cruiser is an icon of off-road durability, a truck that defined rugged reliability for decades. Built in the 1960s and 1970s, the FJ40 became a global symbol of toughness, capable of navigating deserts, mountains, jungles, and harsh rural landscapes where other vehicles would fail. Its compact yet robust body, ladder frame chassis, and simple overbuilt mechanics made it ideal for explorers, farmers, and military users who needed a vehicle that could survive extreme conditions. The FJ40 wasn't about luxury or style. It was about endurance and the ability to keep moving when everything else gave up. Under the hood, the FJ40 typically featured Toyota's 3.9-liter F-Series inline-six petrol engine or the later 2.2-liter 2F petrol inline-six, both renowned for reliability and torque. These engines were paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, 2-speed transfer case, and solid axles front and rear, giving the truck excellent low-range crawling ability. Its suspension and drivetrain were designed to tackle deep mud, steep inclines, rocky terrain, and sandy dunes with confidence. The simplicity of the FJ40's mechanics also made field repairs straightforward, allowing it to stay operational in remote areas where modern trucks might fail. The FJ40 proved itself in countless real-world situations. It carried supplies across deserts, climbed mountains with full loads, and traversed dense forests with minimal maintenance. Farmers and ranchers relied on it daily, while explorers and humanitarian teams trusted it in remote regions where breakdowns could be catastrophic. Its combination of lightweight durability, strong drivetrain, and mechanical simplicity made it a vehicle that could take repeated abuse without significant wear. The FJ40 Land Cruiser became legendary because it could go almost anywhere, endure almost anything, and remain reliable for decades. Today, the Toyota FJ40 is still regarded as one of the toughest vintage trucks ever made. It could navigate extreme trails, handle heavy cargo, and survive years of harsh use without major repairs. Its durability, proven off-road capability, and simplicity make it a truck that would outperform many modern 4x4s, including the Wrangler, in raw endurance. The FJ40's legacy as a dependable, go-anywhere machine ensures its place as a true icon on any list of the toughest trucks in the world. Number 9. Ford F250 Highboy. The Ford F250 Highboy is a legendary heavy-duty truck, built for serious off-road work long before modern pickups became more about comfort than capability. Introduced during the late 1960s, the Highboy combined the strength of a full-size Ford chassis with the agility of a lifted 4x4, giving it superior clearance, durability, and traction over rough terrain. Its classic steel body, rugged ladder frame construction, and reinforced suspension allowed it to tackle rocky trails, muddy farmland, and remote logging paths with ease. Ranchers, farmers, and off-road enthusiasts quickly recognized the Highboy as a truck that could endure punishment that would destroy most 4x4s. Under the hood, the Highboy came with a range of reliable engines, including the 240 cubic inches inline-six, the 300 cubic inches inline-six, and the legendary 360 cubic inches small-block V8, all tuned for torque, longevity, and off-road reliability rather than sheer speed. These engines were paired with manual 4-speed transmissions, a 2-speed transfer case, and robust solid axles, providing serious crawling power and towing capability. Its suspension, ground clearance, and durable drivetrain allowed it to handle heavy loads, steep inclines, and uneven terrain that would challenge lighter trucks. Compared to the Wrangler, the F250 Highboy's overbuilt design and raw strength gave it a clear advantage in extreme off-road conditions. The Highboy earned its toughness through decades of real-world work. Farmers relied on it to haul livestock, feed, and equipment across rough dirt roads. Logging crews and construction workers depended on its strength to traverse rugged forests and remote areas. Its simple mechanical layout allowed repairs with basic tools, and its engines and chassis could survive years of abuse with minimal maintenance. The combination of raw power, durability, and practicality made it a favorite for anyone needing a truck that wouldn't quit under pressure. The Ford F250 Highboy remains a symbol of old-school American toughness. It could climb steep hills, ford muddy trails, and tow heavy loads where smaller trucks would struggle. Its proven drivetrain, durable frame, and simple mechanics ensured decades of reliable use in harsh environments. In terms of strength, endurance, and off-road capability, the F250 Highboy ranks as one of the most respected vintage trucks ever built, capable of outperforming many modern 4x4s, including the Wrangler. Number 8. International Harvester Scout 800. The International Harvester Scout 800 is one of the original American off-road pioneers, a truck built to handle anything nature could throw at it. Designed as a rugged alternative to the early Jeep and smaller trucks of its era, the Scout 800 quickly earned a reputation for durability, simplicity, and reliability. Its sturdy steel body, short wheelbase, and robust ladder frame chassis allowed it to tackle rocky trails, muddy farmland, and steep inclines that would challenge many other 4x4s. Farmers, ranchers, and explorers alike depended on it for work in harsh environments where breakdowns weren't an option. Under the hood, the Scout 800 came with a variety of reliable engines, including the 152 cubic inches inline 4, the 196 cubic inches inline 6, and the more powerful 232 cubic inches inline 6, all designed for durability and low-end torque rather than speed. Paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, a 2-speed transfer case, and solid axles front and rear, the Scout delivered remarkable traction and crawling ability. Its simple mechanical setup made repairs straightforward even in remote areas, and its compact but strong design allowed it to navigate tight trails that larger trucks couldn't. Compared to the Wrangler, the Scout's overbuilt components and minimal electronics gave it an edge in reliability and field serviceability. The Scout 800 proved its toughness over decades of real-world use. It was employed on farms, ranches, construction sites, and in off-road expeditions across deserts, mountains, and forests. Its suspension and drivetrain were engineered to handle heavy loads and extreme terrain, and its engines could run reliably with only basic maintenance. The Scout's combination of lightweight design, strong chassis, and durable mechanics allowed it to survive punishment that would stop less capable vehicles. Over time, it became a symbol of practicality, resilience, and true off-road engineering. The International Harvester Scout 800 remains a benchmark for toughness in compact trucks. It could haul supplies through rough terrain, climb steep hills with a full load, and continue running where other vehicles failed. Its simplicity, strength, and field-proven reliability make it a truck that could take on real challenges that a Wrangler might struggle with. In the world of vintage 4x4s, the Scout 800 holds a legacy as one of the most durable, capable, and respected trucks ever built. Number 7. Dodge Power Wagon W300. The Dodge Power Wagon W300 is a legendary heavy-duty truck built for extreme off-road work, long before modern SUVs existed. Originally developed from military designs, the W300 became a civilian icon for farmers, construction workers, and adventurers who needed a truck that could endure punishment without complaint. Its massive steel body, ladder frame chassis, and rugged suspension gave it the ability to carry heavy loads across rough terrain, rocky trails, and muddy fields where lighter trucks would get stuck. Known for its durability and uncompromising strength, the W300 earned a reputation as one of the most capable trucks of its era. Powering the W300 was the robust 230 cubic inches flathead inline-6 engine, later upgraded in some models to the 251 cubic inches inline-6 or the 318 cubic inches V8, providing solid low-end torque and long-lasting reliability. These engines were paired with a 3-speed manual transmission and a 2-speed transfer case, along with heavy-duty solid axles front and rear. With leaf spring suspension and high ground clearance, the Power Wagon delivered remarkable traction and brute force capability, allowing it to crawl over obstacles, tow heavy loads, and push through mud and sand with confidence. Compared to the Wrangler, the W300 relied on sheer mechanical strength rather than modern electronics, which made it easier to repair in the field and far more dependable in long-term harsh conditions. The W300 proved itself in countless real-world scenarios. Farmers and ranchers used it daily to haul equipment across unpaved terrain, logging crews relied on it in remote forests, and explorers drove it through deserts, mountains, and swamps where other trucks would fail. Its military roots meant every component was overbuilt, from drivetrain to chassis, allowing it to survive decades of heavy use. Mechanics could repair it quickly with basic tools, and its engines were known to endure years of non-stop operation with minimal maintenance. The combination of raw power, durability, and simplicity made it a trusted vehicle for anyone who needed a truck that wouldn't quit. The Dodge Power Wagon W300 remains one of the toughest trucks ever made. Its massive frame, reliable engine, and off-road capability allowed it to tackle challenges that modern 4x4s, including the Wrangler, might struggle with. It could carry heavy gear across unpaved roads, climb steep trails, and survive extreme weather without significant wear. In terms of pure endurance, strength, and field-proven reliability, the W300 stands as an icon of off-road toughness, a truck built to endure, outlast, and perform when every other vehicle fails. Number 6. Suzuki LJ80. The Suzuki LJ80 is a small but incredibly capable 4x4 that proved size doesn't determine toughness. Designed as a compact off-roader, the LJ80 quickly earned a reputation for agility, reliability, and sheer versatility in some of the toughest terrains in Asia, Europe, and Australia. Its lightweight steel body, short wheelbase, and simple ladder-frame chassis allowed it to navigate narrow trails, steep inclines, and rocky paths that larger 4x4s could not access. Though tiny compared to trucks like the Land Cruiser or K5 Blazer, the LJ80 became a trusted vehicle for farmers, explorers, and off-road enthusiasts who needed a truck that could go anywhere without fail. Under the hood, the LJ80 was powered by the reliable 0.8-liter F8A inline-4 petrol engine, producing modest horsepower but surprisingly strong low-end torque for a vehicle of its size. Coupled with a 4-speed manual gearbox, manual locking 4-wheel drive, and a low-range transfer case, the LJ80 delivered excellent traction and control on challenging surfaces. Its lightweight chassis amplified its off-road capabilities, allowing it to climb steep hills, ford shallow rivers, and maneuver tight forest trails with precision. While it could never haul heavy loads like larger trucks, its combination of nimbleness, mechanical simplicity, and off-road readiness made it outperform many heavier 4x4s in technical terrain. The LJ80 proved itself in real-world scenarios repeatedly. Farmers relied on it to traverse muddy fields and transport supplies in regions with poor roads. It was used for expeditions into remote mountains and forests, where access was impossible for larger vehicles. Its simple engine and mechanical setup made field repairs straightforward, allowing it to continue operating in areas without mechanics or spare parts. Despite its compact size, the LJ80's suspension, drivetrain, and chassis were engineered to endure constant off-road punishment, earning respect among enthusiasts and professionals alike. The Suzuki LJ80 remains a testament to clever engineering and true off-road capability. Its lightweight design, durable mechanics, and compact dimensions allowed it to reach places far beyond the reach of standard 4x4s. It was a machine that could go where the Wrangler might struggle, climb rocky inclines with surprising confidence, and survive years of demanding work with minimal maintenance. In terms of pure versatility, endurance, and reliability, the LJ80 has earned its place as one of the toughest compact trucks ever made, proving that sometimes small size is the ultimate advantage. Number 5. Mitsubishi Pajero Gen 1. The Mitsubishi Pajero Gen 1 is one of the most underrated tough trucks ever built. A compact 4x4 that earned global respect through real off-road competition, remote area work, and decades of reliability. Unlike many early SUVs, the Pajero wasn't just a road vehicle with off-road features added later. It was engineered from the ground up to be a true all-terrain machine. Its lightweight body, strong ladder-frame chassis, and excellent visibility made it a favorite for long-distance expeditions, rural workforce travel, and rugged environments where dependable traction was more important than luxury or size. The Gen 1's success in international rallies proved that it was far tougher than people expected. Under the hood, the Pajero Gen 1 came with some of Mitsubishi's most dependable engines. These included the 2.6-liter 4G54 petrol, the 2.3-liter 4D55 turbo diesel, and the stronger 2.5-liter 4D56 turbo diesel, known for their low-end torque and long-term durability. Combined with a 4-speed or 5-speed manual transmission, 2-speed transfer case, independent front suspension, and a solid rear axle, the Pajero delivered a balance of comfort and strength that other 4x4s of its era struggled to match. Its lightweight design gave it better agility and fuel efficiency on long expeditions, while its robust drivetrain allowed it to tackle rocky inclines, deep mud, and steep slopes with confidence, sometimes outperforming heavier rivals including the Wrangler. The Pajero Gen 1 proved its durability in some of the toughest real-world environments. It became a champion in desert rallies, including the early stages of the Paris-Dakar Rally, where it gained a reputation for surviving brutal conditions that destroyed many competitors. In rural regions and developing countries, the Pajero served as a dependable transport vehicle for technicians, farmers, and travelers navigating rough roads and remote tracks. Its engines were known for running reliably, even with basic maintenance, and its suspension handled years of rough terrain without major issues. The Pajero Gen 1 remains highly respected because it represents the perfect blend of simplicity, toughness, and practical design. It could cross deserts, climb rocky mountains, and travel long distances with ease, all while using far less fuel and suffering fewer breakdowns than many larger trucks. Its compact size made it ideal for navigating tight forest paths and narrow mountain roads, and its proven drivetrain ensured that it would keep going when conditions worsened. In pure capability and endurance, the Gen 1 Pajero stands as one of the toughest compact 4x4s ever built, more than worthy of its position above the Wrangler on your list. Number 4. Chevrolet K5 Blazer. The first-generation Chevrolet K5 Blazer is a landmark in off-road history, a tough, old-school 4x4 designed to take on rugged terrain long before modern SUVs blurred the lines. Built on a shortened full-size truck frame, the K5 blended raw pickup truck strength with the maneuverability needed for trail work. Its boxy steel body, tall ride height, and heavy-duty construction made it a favorite among ranchers, explorers, and outdoor workers who needed a vehicle that could survive daily abuse. The K5's classic open-top design and optional removable roof also made it a unique machine in the world of vintage off-roaders. Under the hood, the K5 Blazer offered some of Chevrolet's most respected engines. These included the dependable 250 cubic inches inline-six, the stronger 292 cubic inches inline-six, and the legendary 350 cubic inches small-block V8, an engine known for durability, torque, and easy repairs. Paired with a tough 3-speed or 4-speed manual gearbox, Dana or corporate solid axles, leaf spring suspension, and a proper 2-speed transfer case, the K5 delivered serious off-road strength. It wasn't built for refinement, it was built to power through mud, climb rocky sections, and tow or haul loads that smaller 4x4s couldn't handle. Compared to the Wrangler, the K5's full-size platform gave it more stability, traction, and brute force on demanding terrain. The K5 Blazer proved its toughness through decades of real-world work. It served on farms and ranches where it spent every day bouncing over rough fields, carried hunters and crews deep into forests, and survived harsh winters and dusty backroads in remote regions. Its strong chassis handled heavy cargo, and its engines were known to run reliably for years with only basic maintenance. Off-road enthusiasts appreciated how easily it could be repaired and modified, while everyday owners relied on its ability to reach places that required both power and resilience. The first-generation K5 Blazer stands out as a symbol of old-fashioned American toughness. It can haul gear over rugged trails, push through snow or mud without hesitation, and survive long periods of rough use without major breakdowns. Its combination of full-size strength, simple mechanics, and strong driveline components makes it a truck that could take on real-world challenges far beyond the limits of a Wrangler. This is why the K5 earns its place on your list as one of the toughest vintage trucks ever built. Number 3. Kaiser Jeep M715. The Kaiser Jeep M715 is one of the toughest military trucks America ever built, created for the sole purpose of surviving brutal terrain and battlefield conditions. Developed from the civilian Jeep Gladiator, but heavily reinforced for military duty, the M715 became a trusted workhorse in harsh environments where reliability mattered more than speed or comfort. Its tall stance, thick steel body, and simple mechanical layout allowed it to handle deep mud, rocky trails, and rugged mountains with ease. Whether used as a troop carrier, cargo hauler, or field support vehicle, the M715 was engineered to keep moving no matter how rough the mission became. Powering the M715 is the AMC 3.8-liter Tornado OHC inline-six engine, a robust motor designed for steady torque and dependable operation in rough terrain. It was paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, heavy-duty Dana axles, and a low-range transfer case that gave the truck strong pulling power at slow speeds. Leaf spring suspension on all 4 corners, massive ground clearance, and deep gearing allowed the M715 to crawl through obstacles that would stop lighter civilian 4x4s, including the Wrangler. The truck wasn't built for comfort, it was built for strength, simplicity, and field serviceability, with every component designed to be repaired quickly using basic tools. The M715 proved itself in some of the toughest conditions military vehicles can encounter. It served through storms, rough mountain passes, jungle trails, and dry, unforgiving terrain where weaker trucks struggled. Soldiers valued its ability to carry heavy loads without mechanical issues, and its rugged drivetrain was known for staying operational even under constant abuse. The truck's simplicity meant field mechanics could fix it rapidly in remote areas, keeping it active long after more complicated vehicles were sidelined. Over the years, it became a favorite for fire departments, off-road crews, and rural users who needed a truck that refused to quit. The Kaiser Jeep M715 continues to earn respect because it represents pure mechanical toughness with zero shortcuts. It can haul equipment through deep forests, climb uneven ground without hesitation, and survive years of heavy-duty work without major failure. Its combination of military-grade construction, basic but durable engineering, and raw off-road capability makes it one of the strongest old-school trucks ever built. When compared to the Wrangler, the M715 stands in a different category, a heavy-duty bruiser built to withstand punishment that ordinary 4x4s simply can't handle. Number 2. Nissan Patrol G60. The Nissan Patrol G60 is one of the toughest old-school 4x4s ever built. A truck that earned its reputation in some of the most unforgiving terrain on the planet. Designed during an era when durability mattered more than comfort, the G60 became the backbone of police forces, military units, and explorers across Australia, Asia, and the Middle East. Its heavy steel construction, simple engineering, and straightforward mechanics made it a trusted partner in deserts, mountains, jungles, and remote settlements where modern vehicles often fail. This was a machine built to get through any obstacle and keep going long after others gave up. Under the hood, the G60 carried Nissan's rugged 4.0-liter P40 inline-six engine, known for its low-end torque and incredible reliability. Paired with a strong 3-speed or 4-speed manual gearbox, solid axles, leaf spring suspension, and a proper selectable 4WD system, the G60 delivered the kind of slow, controlled power that makes off-road vehicles unstoppable. It wasn't fast, but that wasn't the point. The Patrol was designed for crawling over rocks, climbing steep gradients, and pushing through mud, sand, and rough trails without overheating or breaking down. Compared to the Wrangler, the G60 was heavier, more rugged, and far more primitive, which strangely made it more reliable in extreme environments. The G60's real strength showed in the field. It was the first vehicle to cross Australia from west to east through the Simpson Desert, proving its toughness in one of the harshest regions on Earth. It served for decades in rural police fleets because it could endure long distances on corrugated dirt roads without mechanical failure. Farmers trusted it for hauling loads across unpaved terrain, and explorers used it to reach areas with no signs of civilization. Its simple mechanical layout meant it could be repaired with basic tools, and its strong drivetrain was known to last hundreds of thousands of kilometers under constant punishment. The Nissan Patrol G60 is still respected today because it represents a different era, a time when trucks were built to survive, not impress. It's a machine that could carry supplies deep into the wilderness, cross rocky passes without modification, and withstand years of rough daily work without wearing out. In pure toughness, raw strength, and long-term durability, the G60 stands shoulder to shoulder with the toughest trucks ever made, easily earning its place above the Wrangler when it comes to surviving brutal real-world conditions. Number 1. Toyota Land Cruiser 70 Series. The Toyota Land Cruiser 70 Series is one of the toughest trucks ever engineered, a machine built for survival in the world's harshest environments. Unlike modern off-roaders designed for comfort and features, the 70 Series was created with one purpose: endure. Its heavy steel body, ladder frame chassis, and simple mechanical layout have made it the preferred choice for mining fleets, military patrol units, desert expeditions, and communities deep in remote regions where reliability is life. This is a truck that's known for crossing continents, lasting for decades, and taking abuse that would leave most 4x4s in pieces. Powering the 70 Series are some of Toyota's most trusted engines. These include the 4.5-liter 1V DF Fate Turbo Diesel, the legendary 4.2-liter 1HZ Straight 6 Diesel, and the reliable 4.5-liter 1FZ Petrol Straight 6. They are designed around durability, steady torque, and long-term heat resistance. Pair those with a 5-speed heavy-duty manual transmission, locking front and rear differentials, solid axles, and a low-range gearbox, and the result is a truck built for slow, controlled, unstoppable traction. This gives the 70 Series a real edge over the Wrangler when the terrain becomes extremely rocky, steep, or heavily loaded. Its reputation comes from real-world situations, not marketing. The 70 Series has worked in deserts where temperatures destroy modern electronics, in jungles that swallow weaker trucks, and in mountain regions where roads barely exist. Rescue teams use it because it reaches places others can't. Farmers rely on it as a primary workhorse for daily heavy jobs. Explorers trust it because it still runs with basic maintenance, even when far from repair shops. And unlike many modern trucks, the 70 Series can be repaired with simple tools, which is why it remains a favorite in remote countries. The 70 Series appears in countless documentaries, humanitarian missions, and off-grid expeditions because people know it won't quit when everything else does. It's the kind of truck that keeps carrying supplies even when the trail disappears. The kind of machine that survives rough usage for decades without needing major replacements. Whether it's transporting gear through rocky wilderness, climbing rugged slopes, or crossing deep sand with a full load, it simply doesn't back down. It stands as one of the toughest and most dependable machines ever built. proving again and again why it earns the #1 spot over the Wrangler in pure durability and long-term toughness. These trucks aren't just machines. They're legends that stood the test of time, proving that durability and raw power will always outlast modern technology. Which one is your ultimate off-road favorite? Comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary automotive stories.